You know what time it is. 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 Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. Well, my voice gone. I've been screaming on set. It's mad. Listen, welcome to Little Black Book 91. We're talking to you guys about the baby and dealing with Dani Leigh. Look, I want to say this straight. Listen, how you get him is how you lose him. But I'm gonna do that for a second video. I'm gonna do that tomorrow when I come back from filming. Listen, how you get him is how you lose him. Okay, how you got him is how you lose him. Okay, when you were out here and it was between the baby mother, his baby mother originally, and you were in that situation. Listen, how you get him is how you lose him. Now, what I want to say is this. We're going to deal with this on this episode. In this video, you see a gaslighting, toxic madness from the baby, okay? But within that gaslighting, there's an element of truth. You weren't his main chick. You weren't, right? And I also about this, about situational stuff. Until the man tells you that you are his girl, listen to what she actually said. You never really hear her say, "You told me we are together." What you hear from her is actions. And I always tell you, listen, the man must tell you what he wants from you and what it is. Once he tells you, you can hold him to his word. When you hold him to actions about how he was having sex with you, how he put a baby in you, how he took you out, how, you even struggled to get him to tell you, "I love you" in a video. Listen, when you see those things, let me tell you something. He's more than likely not fully in that way with you, right? You're going to make up your own assumptions about his behavior, but I always say actions and words must match up. But anyway, before we go a little further, let's bring this video on. By the way, there is some strong language in this video. I didn't have time to be able to edit the video. Please, I'm going on set. I don't want to hear Christians in my chat. Listen, I understand, okay? But there's some strong language in this, okay? There's some strong language in this. All right, let's get a thing going. And let's talk about what we're seeing here, okay? So this is one of the first, I think this is one of the first videos I played.
Brother is right there.
My brother.
He call me his girl all the time. Don't be calling me his girl all the time, Darius. Don't
Darius,
ask your people.
Darius,
they know me as your fucking
Darius,
girl.
what you know, shawty is, Darius.
Oh my God.
What you know, shawty is. Bro, hey, look, bro. This nigga know they had that phone out, man.
That's funny.
This is some trapper black nigga shit playing gone wrong.
Yeah.
That's what this.
Oh, snap. Now, you notice that he doesn't actually, well, first of all, Darren doesn't want to get involved. He's not involved. He's not trying to be involved. Man, I want to get involved in the conversation. That's not his conversation. The brother said, "Listen, don't bring me in. Okay. All right. I'm not involved. I'm not trying to be involved. I'm out of this situation." But what's really important here is what you're hearing, right? When he says to him, "Oh, what have I told you that she is my girl as?" Right? This is what I'm saying to you about how I'm hearing the gaslight. There is some gaslighting involved with him, yeah, which is true. I'm not gonna lie to you. But actually, has he called her his girl? She's saying, "You always call me your girl all the time." But when he's asking his boy, he's actually telling the person, "What have I said she is?" Now Darius is like any guy who seems to be cool with his boy, right? He gonna lie for his boy. Right, so maybe he has called Dani Leigh his girl, but he gonna lie and ride out for his boy. In this scene, he doesn't want to get involved, right? Like most men, if you're moving mad in a situation, like, we're gonna back our boy. You see my videos about this where I call it dark arts. How men behave in dark arts. I've told you about this, how men do. We will lie for our boy, even if he's wrong. That's what we've been trained to do. We're gonna continue to do it, and we're gonna do it well. Okay, so don't ever look for the friend to back up the point like she was trying to do. Like, Darius, he doesn't know. He's not involved. Bros will always come before. You know what I mean? So he's not going to tell the truth on that instance. I know it's peak. I know it's sad and it's painful. You know what I mean? And I'm feeling for the girl, But at the end of the day, how you get him is how you lose him. But let's go back. Let's go back to the conversation.
Don't be calling me his girl all the time, Darius. Don't
Darius,
ask your people.
Darius,
they know me as your fucking
Darius,
girl.
what you know, shawty is, Darius.
Oh my God.
What you know, shawty is. Bro, hey, look, bro. This nigga know they had that phone out, man.
That's funny.
This is some trapper black nigga shit playing gone wrong.
Yeah.
That's what this is. Yeah, this is trying to trap a nigga going wrong. I'm not going.
Trap a nigga? Are you crazy?
Shawty,
You just came at me last night, you idiot.
Shawty, you beg me. You be begging me.
Last night, you idiot.
This some jail.
And this is also part of the problem as well with the baby I'm having, yeah? Sir, you're saying about she trapped. Listen, guys, we need to stop this, okay? You took off the condom. I know it feels like you've been trapped, but if you don't wear a condom in sex, you are not being trapped. Hear me very well, man. Hear me very well. Let's stop this stupidity, because it's stupidity now. If you take off the condom, nobody's trapping you, sir. Nobody. Now, unless this girl decides that she told you she was on a pill and she wasn't on the pill and she's lying, then that's a trapping. But if you take off the condom, you're not being trapped. You are trapping yourself. Don't be an idiot all your life. I have to be harsh with us men. Like, we need to stop that quasi-sem. It's stupid. All right? You're not being trapped when you're taking off a condom on your dick. Like, let's pretend. Let's stop pretending, right? Because that is a gaslight, right? When you're doing that right there, nobody's trapping you. Stop pretending you're a victim when you're taking off a condom. Now, let's deal with the situation that we're talking about. That night, and she just said again, but you just came with me again tonight. Bro, so why are you still playing with her? Why are you still playing with her? Here's the truth. You enjoy the toxicity. You used her for the sex. You used her for the company. You used her to play a girlfriend, but you didn't want her to be your girlfriend. In your head, you've never had her as your girlfriend. More than likely, they probably never had this conversation. They probably just fell into it, enjoyed it, had fun with it, and it's been going on and on and on and on. And he's never said anything. They've lived in a gray area. You guys know the video I've done about this called situationships, and I said PEW, position, expectations, wants. Now, Dani Leigh's in a position right now. Do you like the baby? If you like the baby or you love the baby, let him know, right? And here's your expectation. From this point, if he's saying to you that we're not in a relationship, you're the side chick, you let him know, listen, hey, I'm trying to be the main chick. Is it possible or not? If he says, no, you can't be the main chick, then you bounce. You got to go, baby. Okay? Now, I know they've got a kid involved, and this is what makes it even more dangerous. They've got a child involved, and that's what I don't like about what I'm seeing about the baby. There's a child involved, and you're putting it on Instagram live as if the girl is abusing you right now, cuz. Like, and you need safety, you need help, right? Bro, get this girl out. Gently get this girl out, get this girl out, right? But this is the mother of your children. And they're gonna always remember your behavior because it's on the screen. And it may not mean much, because what happens is that generations get impacted and get hurt from this. And it takes a toll in the next generation of men and women, because a man in this generation decides that he doesn't have upstanding character. Ladies, let me listen to you. Let me say this to you very, very clearly. Stop having babies with men that haven't got good integrity and character. Check the character before you check the dick. Let's just keep it 100 a buck, right? We're grown individuals watching this video right now, aren't we? So listen, stop getting excited about the dick and get excited about character and integrity. This is what we need to be seeing. Man, if you're telling me you're getting trapped by these type of gal, stop messing with gal that are toxic. It don't make sense. You can't be out here sitting on the internet, big boy internet, with 100K people watching, where there are other young men and other young women who are going to see this and be influenced by this toxicity that you're promoting, because you don't want to have this girl in your relationship no more. You don't want to get rid of her. You don't want to get rid of her. But remember, how you're getting rid of her is important, because this is the mother of your children. It's the mother of your children, right? Be very, very careful. Be very, very careful how we're dealing with this.
Somebody tell Maury to call baby, man. Let me run up a quick 10M.
Yeah, okay.
Let me run up a quick 10M. Somebody tell Maury to call me, man.
And this is low. This is really low. Now we're going into this territory where we're starting to make these jabs about somebody call Maury because it might not, basically saying that it might not be my child. When you go into that territory, you go into a very dangerous area. Listen, if you have concerns that this child is not yours, go do DNA, go do paternity. This doesn't need to be on the internet. You're making it Maury. See, guys like this who do this stuff, they are broken deeply inside. Listen, I hope the baby can see this. Brother, reach out to me. If you can reach out to me, we'll talk about this real mano. I'm not about to expose this for the internet. We'll have a real intimate conversation. Let's do some deep diving, going back into your past, because this is toxic and it's not normal. Like I can't normalize this behavior. This is sickening, right? That you're exposing your mother of your children to the internet. For what reason? Because you're disagreeing at this moment. And the way you're even now questioning, but this kind of rhetoric is so toxic. It's ugly. And like I said, it affects generations to come. We can't, as men, we are not going to sit on a big boy internet and be defending this. I don't want to see, I'm sure we're going to see Manosphere talking about this is why we say don't marry. Listen, let him take accountability. He chose a woman that he thought would be this way that he wanted. Like he said, he wanted yellow. She's singing about yellow bone. She also got, we've also got a bunch of people for her. All this singing about yellow bone nonsense. Kwasi Asem, that you're talking about yellow bone. Now yellow bone, come and see what yellow bone is doing. Do you see? And I'm not saying you should choose yellow bone or white. I'm not saying any of those. I'm saying when we start glorifying these stupid stuff, this stupid stuff is because the mindset's stupid. This, do you know what I mean? We start making songs about yellow bone, red bone, and all this nonsense and question from both parties talking about this stuff. And it's because their mind is stupid. Their mind is, when I say their mind is stupid, I mean that their mind is lost. It's broken. And it needs to be healed and brought back. Like, the reason I'm passionate about this is because we see this all the time and it gets frustrating. People kept on asking me to review this. And I'm looking at it and I'm just like, a whole generation is going to get lost, fam, because of this nonsense. Because both parties are traumatic. They're full of trauma, right? We need to get Dani Leigh out of the situation. And we need to get some DaBaby some therapy and Dani Leigh some therapy, right? Don't forget how she got here. Let's not forget how she got here, right? Let's not. I'm not about to do that and forget where we came from.
Let's put this shit on Mars. Shorty is more material. Get up out my crib. Come on, get off my table.
Get outside.
This is come out here.
Oh my God.
Get up off my table. Ain't never been my.
Well, let's have a look. There's a little bit more.
This shit staying on. Call them people to come get Shorty up out my spot.
Go ahead.
Please,
Call them to get
call
you and your
call
child
them
out your spot. Go ahead.
I'm stuck. Hey, help.
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 You're such a fucking dick.
Help, hey,
You're
help
so
me,
funny,
nigga.
bro.
Hey,
You're so
why you sitting there? Do something.
Do something.
Do something, bro. And where's my baby?
Oh, you
You
don't
see what I'm saying? Like, Steph, come on.
Your baby is sleeping. I just put her to sleep.
Go
like I do
back there
every single
with,
day.
go with her or go.
No.
See what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
saying?
not talking about my
You
business
my-
like that. The
girl,
fuck? That ain't
crazy,
girl.
crazy, bro. Ain't nobody was a part of my pregnancy. You weren't a part of my pregnancy. You don't need to tell nobody nothing. The fuck?
See, she don't want me to put out her real business what her and her family got going on. That's the real
cool.
issue.
That's not nothing to do with us.
This girl got a real,
Okay,
you know,
that has nothing to do with us.
a real Matilda story type shit going on, you know. That I tried to save my child from.
Save your child.
She got to save her face. Her family got to save her face. My family's not in.
Oh my God, no.
No, this shit.
The thing about this is also, it's not conflict resolution. This is the problem we have as
industry
generation.
that take care of my.
We haven't got conflict resolution here, right? So we've got a problem. If you think she's got a Matilda background, this ain't helping. Put it on a live, it's not helping, sir. This is what I'm trying to say. This is where we have to hold men accountable, right? For being leaders of a community, right? When communities fail, it's because they take out the men. We are looking, and myself and Sean Unfiltered, we did a video just the other day, and we spoke about leadership and talk about how, as men, leadership, what that means is going first. It means leading. It means setting the pace, okay? And sometimes when it comes to a situation like this where there's a madness, right? Setting the pace does not mean coming onto Instagram Live to now come and expose what she's doing. If you think she's doing some madness, let's choose a proper routes, right? Because right now, what we're seeing right now is a highly emotional situation where you're kicking her out. And listen, whether you agree with him being kicking her out or not, I already said this as well. If this is done behind closed doors, nobody can say anything. If you feel you have to kick her out because to keep the peace or whatever, hey, that's your business. I'm not about to start questioning it, right? You know, hopefully she's got a place to stay. Hopefully she's got her parents or whatever that she can go to, right? Because she's obviously not trying to leave in a situation. But again, how is this helping lead your family? Remember, this is what a lot of men have become so desensitized to the fact that they are leaders of their family. But when it comes down to them being disrespected, they know suddenly I'm the leader of my house. Well, do you know what that also entails? It means when things get rough, because good leadership leads in bad times. When things get rough, it means that you begin to lead appropriately. Okay, good leadership enables people to surrender and follow in those times. And in this moment right now, DaBaby, I do not feel as a man to man, this is good quality leadership. Now, some men are going to comment and be like, you don't know what she done. I don't give a hoots, which we don't need to see it on the internet. Okay, do that stuff behind the scenes, get it sorted, get her out of there, get the security to come and collect her, whatever, collect her things, take her to her parents' yard or whatever, take her to her mom's or take her to her friends or whatever for the time being, or put her up in another house if you need to. I don't know what you're going to do, but whatever it is, get it done in a succinct way that doesn't hurt your doesn't hurt you as a leader, but doesn't also hurt your generations coming after you. This is now on a big boy internet, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is a learned issue. Where are his counsel? Where are his wise leaders? Where are those people that can speak life into him? You see, men like this, particularly DaBaby, need counselors like this. Okay, they need a good set of counselors, an old head around him to say, Cap, this ain't the way to go, bro. Listen, whether you listen or not, I don't know, but he needs that kind of quality people around him to be able to give him sound advice. All right, because right now the situation is peak.
Family, it's a difference.
16 years old, sorry. That's why
I didn't when I hey look,
right?
yeah, I didn't, you know, I didn't skeeted in the wrong thing. I got to deal with what come with that. Yeah. But my last name Kirk is what I do. Okay. So I take whatever come with that full responsibility. But Shawty is cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. Shawty is cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. And Shawty is not my girl. Ain't never been my girl. Is my side bitch.
It's your what?
Look, my side bitch. Shawty is a certified side bitch.
It's fucking embarrassing me like that.
Shawty is a certified.
This is a very highly embarrassing situation. But he's saying some things in here that we need to take stock. And I know some ladies are going to be a little bit annoyed about that, but we're going to take some stock of it. He said, this is my side. And she's never been my mains. Yeah, because the way she came into the situation, she was never mains. This is what I'm trying to say to you. How you get them, how you lose them. Okay? And there's another video that's come out that I can show you, but that was talking about the situation, which I'll play. But like I said, I'll break it down a bit more a little bit later, where it talks, it talks about this situation from a perspective of the baby mother who was originally there before. And I've called her name, and I feel bad calling her baby mother as well. But this is what I'm talking about in terms of when you get them, you lose them, because how you come into a situation is so important, right? Let's have a look at this. Okay, I want to just bring it to here. Let's get it to here. Let's get this here. Okay. So let's have play.
As a side bitch or whatever you want to call yourself, you don't got that authority to have a problem with me. You feel me? Like, I'm taking this shit back to a year or two ago. You feel me? Like, this girl been coming at my neck, throwing shots, being disrespectful. Like I said, this bitch has been disrespecting me, has been, you feel me, throwing shots. And that's another thing. Like, I done got messages. I done got emails. I choose not to disclose that because I don't get nothing out of that. I don't get no kick out of none of that. I don't have sympathy for no bitch that done came for me and tried to really disrespect me. And then especially over a nigga, like, come on, bro, make this shit make sense. I was his girlfriend. I was living with the nigga. I didn't disclose everything when I first dropped them screenshots, when I did it or whatever. But, bitch, in them text messages, you was sending this nigga pictures of my page. You was sending this nigga pictures of me. You was sending this nigga pictures of my Twitter. Like, you knew about me, and I had no idea who you were until the motherfucking world put that shit together. I don't feel sympathy for no bitch that's done disrespecting me.
This is my reality.
This is such a cap-ass man. He wants to fuck me.
And there we go. You see, this is a lesson to learn. Ladies, listen to me very, very carefully. Stop going after man them with no integrity. If you stolen from another girl, do you think he's going to be loyal to you when you stolen from another girl? The logic is illogical. It doesn't make sense. Listen, as a man, then when we used to move, right? I remember there was one girl we met, and I stole this girl from another man, right? And I said to myself, I'll never wife you. I'll never wife her. My boy asked me, why would you never wife her? I said, listen, you never wife a girl you stole from someone else. How can I trust her? If she was not loyal to him, she won't be loyal to me. Never give loyalty to somebody who's disloyal. You never do it. And then you think you're going to steal someone else's man. And then you come in and then we're going to sympathize with the fact that he's doing the same thing to you that you stole someone else from. Darling, it's time to learn the lesson, get smart, get healed. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Sit on a bench and go and heal. Dani Leigh, sit on a bench, go and heal. This boy here, he needs to go and do some serious therapy. And if he doesn't do it, he's going to continue to do this to women all the time. He's going to continue to keep on using them. Sis, you got used. And now we have a baby in a situation. This is my problem with my situation. This is why the problem is even more deeper. We now have a child in the situation. So the baby, you're playing games the way you're playing now, can't play the way. because you're not just hurting the woman, you're now hurting a child who's going to internalize a lot of the dysfunction that you're bringing into the situation. Now, I don't think you should be playing with any woman in general, but now there's a kid involved. If you now begin to use dysfunction in the mother of your child's life, that dysfunction will function in that child's life to bring further dysfunction to see her in a similar situation as her mother. And you're going to be sitting here saying, not my daughter, not my daughter. You are going to be saying my daughter, but it's too late. You've told her how to be in dysfunction. Right? You don't get sense. Use brain. Use mind. Use intellect. There's not every day use the one that's down here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't keep riding in that space and thinking this is okay and this is cool. And as a community, I'm talking about the manosphere and the mandem. I expect to see videos. All those manosphere that know how to check girls and PUAs and all that nonsense and crap that they be doing all the time. If I don't see you coming out to come and say this boy is moving mad, then I don't understand why men are following these kind of people, right? You want to live a life of dysfunction. You want to live a life of toxicity, and we can't call out other men for their toxicity and dysfunction. Get the freak out of here, man. I'm done, man.
Little black, you know what time it is. Time it is. Time it is. Time it is.
Do you know what's mad? This live won't end. The live doesn't want me to end it. It's mad. I just said, let me end the live, and it won't let me end the live. What's going on? Charlie, what's going on, mate? What's going on? It won't let me leave the live.